How's it going, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be reviewing The Lake by Natasha Preston. This is my 5th book that I've read by Natasha Preston. Not my favorite, but still a pretty solid read all around. I really dig the lake setting in this one. Creepy dark woods, people watching you from the trees. You're not really sure who your real friends are or if people are telling the truth. Our narrator Esme returns as a camp counselor with her best friend Kayla after hiding a secret that happened at the camp 10 years prior when they were attending as children. They return to the camp as counselors to get closure because when they were 8 years old, they accidentally started a fire in the woods away from camp and accidentally injured another child who was camping with her family out in the woods. Started the fire. Lillian got really badly burned, and rather than helping her, they just ran away in fear, and they've been feeling all this guilt all these years later, not knowing what actually happened to her. Strange things start to happen at the camp, like mutilated dead animals are showing up, creepy messages are spray painted on the walls, and Esme and Kayla are starting to suspect that this might possibly be Lillian doing all of these stalkerish behaviors, trying to get her revenge on them. I think I mentioned this in another Preston review that I did, but it seems like a lot of Preston's leading protagonists all kind of feel similar to me in terms of the way that they think things through and just like their personalities overall. This book is no exception, but it's a formula that seems to work for her and has shown her great success. And similar to scary movies, sometimes there are things that the characters do that just don't make sense. All these violent, weird stalker behaviors are happening around them and young children that they're looking after. And half of them want to go to the cops and the other half don't want to go to the cops. Especially the lead counselor, Andy, is more concerned about his job and what people will think about the camp in the future rather than keeping people safe. He doesn't want to go to the cops, so he's more worried about the image of the camp as a whole rather than trying to keep people safe. Just go to the cops, people could get hurt. Esme and Kayla absolutely know who might be behind all of this, but choose to play dumb instead around the other campers for fear of getting arrested for something that they did 10 years ago when they were children. Like, you were 8 years old, kids make mistakes, you made a mistake. I highly doubt that you would be arrested for something that you did when you were a child. It's not like you did it on purpose. That actually would have been a better incentive for them to cover their tracks up. If they did do something on purpose to hurt Lillian when she was a child, to cover their tracks up, and now she's exacting her revenge on them. That would have been a cool twist to the story. And it wouldn't be a Natasha Preston review if I didn't tease or make fun of some of the lines in the book. For example, when Esme's complaining about how hot it is outside and Andy cooking. I don't know why Andy insists on cooking on a fire in this heat. Maybe because that's how you cook food? And also in my notes, I wrote down an idea for a really goofy skit, but I couldn't read my own handwriting or remember what I was referencing. So just pretend that I made a really funny skit right here and you're all laughing from it. Preston normally does a pretty good job of keeping her books suspenseful, especially during the last chapter or two, which are always my favorite parts, because she'll pull a twist out of her bag of tricks that makes me go like, holy crap. Her books are meant for a quick, light read, nothing too deep to really make your head hurt, and I'll always be purchasing her new books when they come out, so this one earns a 4 out of 5. If this is your first Natasha Preston book, I'd also recommend The Cellar and You Will Be Mine. I'll link my other Natasha Preston reviews in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next book review video. See you later.